Like I said before, thank you so much for going ahead and clicking on the video. If you do have questions, comment down below. If you have not already, and if you like me, go ahead and comment down below. I mean, not comment, haha. Subscribe down below, baby. So we're going to have to fight, okay? Square up. Shit. Janaya, stop cursing. You got babies. You can't be cursing. This one, never mind. But if you like it, go ahead, subscribe down below. Click that like button. And just be with the fam, you know? Give me some ideas. Give me some things that you want to hear about, that you want to know, that you want to do, that you want to, I'm hot. Why I got this heat on? Like it ain't 65 degrees outside. I don't know how many degrees it is, but it is a little hot in here. I'm sweating my edges out. I need to go into, do you need a real estate license? So, you don't need a real estate license. I'm going to make this short and easy, okay? You don't need a real estate license for leasing because you're leasing property. So you're not actually buying and selling, you're just leasing it. And what I mean by that is you already are set on your own community. You don't have to jump to different communities. You got that one thing. With the reason being you're under a property management company, okay? And they have a contract with the actual owners. Generally, what you need a license for, as far as for real estate, is the actual transactional part of it. So buying and selling. So you can be a buyer's agent, you can be a seller's agent, which require licenses for your state. But as far as for leasing, that I know of, to my knowledge, you do not. Because I don't have it. Sorry, don't have it. But I was doing good. So, next question. Do you need an industry certification to be hired? That is just basically another question as far as for the license. No, you don't need a certification. You don't need, as long as you have customer service background, customer service knowledge, that is a goal, because you work with people every day. You persuade people on buying your product every day, even if it's at the cash register, even if it's at McDonald's, you know, Wendy's, you know, supermarket, Acme, Home Goods, different things like that. You got customer service experience, you got knowledge as far as for like selling products, persuading people to buy your products. You got it. And even when I say persuading people do it all the time and they don't even realize, okay? You buy products every day. You're persuading somebody to sell you that product, okay? You are, as a kid, you persuaded your parents to give you that chocolate milk. You persuade your parents to let you go on that date, or let you go to the movies, or stay over your friend's house. You're selling every day. Look at it like that, and don't look at it as something different, something more than it is, okay? Period. This cold is kicking my ass. Why you keep cursing? Girl, get it together. I just don't understand. What the? You was about to curse. Oh, yeah. One tip, because I remember reading somebody's comment that said they keep going to all these different leasing jobs, and they're not getting hired and stuff like that. Baby, girl, baby boy, I can't remember who it was. I'm so sorry if this is your question, or if this was your comment, your statement, but do not get discouraged from that. That just means that community is not the right fit for you. If leasing is something that you really want to try out and you really want to do, keep trying, because what is for you will be meant for you. What is not for you, you will keep being rejected. And I have a post right here on my little desk that says rejection is actually protection and redirection. So whatever is meant for you will be for you, and whatever is not will either escape or move out your way for something that is destined for you. What's destined for you, it will be for you. What's not, mama, I have to call you back. You're calling me. I'm sorry. I'm filming. Skirt, bye. But I'll give you a call back in a few. But that's plain and simple. Allow to have the rejection. Allow for people to tell you no. Do not assume anything. And that's another tip. Do not assume anything, because if you assume, you're cheating yourself out of a good deal. And the only reason why I'm saying that, as far as like assuming, if you assume, if somebody calls you and says, oh, that's too much, but I still want to come in and tour, they got the money. Don't assume that they don't have the money. Don't assume they can't afford it. Don't assume they don't like it. Don't assume they're not going to do the application. Then don't assume none of that, because you never know. Just because they're saying one thing, they could be a millionaire. You never even know, okay? They could have all the money in the world and they just want to be in your own little community. Do not assume, because if you're assuming, you're cheating yourself out of what's destined for you, okay? Especially with some leasing jobs. I won't say all, because no, I won't say all, but a lot of the leasing jobs that I've heard of, they actually do like bonuses or commissions on how many leases you sell, which is awesome. From, like I said, from what I heard of, which is awesome, because if you selling, you got a lot of pre-leased and a lot of leases and a lot of people signing leases and moving in and out. You're getting that money, honey. Ching ching, ching ching. It's coming in, ching ching. Okay. And what I mean by that, you get bonuses. You get compensated on selling the thing that you are signed up to do. You're selling. Period. So just don't assume. Don't assume. Period. Alright, so we answered that. Do you need a license? Is leasing a good career to begin? Honestly, leasing is a good career to start. It gives you a lot of knowledge as far as for like selling places, getting comfortable with products, having a better understanding, giving it gives you a lot of the qualities as far as like finding. It gives you a lot of qualities as far as like paying attention to detail. Because with leasing, if you've seen my video before, you've seen that you have to, like, before someone moves in, sparkle clean. You want to make sure the unit is clean altogether. You want to make sure it is up to par. There's nothing that's missing. All the work orders for that unit, meaning everything that is that needs to be fixed in the unit, is up to satisfactory. It's completed. What else? It's a good career to begin. Taking a break from college. Again, like said, yep, it is a good career. It gives you like knowledge as far as for using Word, using Excel, learning your markets, learning what's selling and what's not working, being able to like figure out comps, so the competitive rates as far as for other communities that are like similar to yours, and just different things like that. It gives you the knowledge of a lot of aspects a lot of jobs use. So it is a good fit as far as for anybody. You need to be willing to do it. You need to have that to do it, that push. Otherwise it's not gonna work out for you. And that's with any job, like said. Period. Whew. Alright, so somebody asked me, it's another question a few people asked me, do I have any stories about leasing? Listen, babies, I got quite a few different stories, that people told me about, that I experienced, that it's crazy. Leasing can get crazy. Don't forget that's somebody's home. That is somebody's home. They could either be living there for a year, 6 months, a few months, even possibly more. Like, that is somebody's home. They're comfortable in their home. Home space is theirs, okay? What I mean by that, anything can happen. People can die in their homes. People can have break-ins in their homes. People, not saying it was in my community, but I'm just saying anything happens. And if you want to know more details, just comment down below. Ask me if you would. Well, comment down below letting me know you want to hear some stories, and I'll give you a few. I'll give you a few, baby. I'll give you a few. Listen. Listen. And honestly, another tip for leasing, I know it's all throughout the video, That's why you need to stay to watch the full video. I'm trying not to make it long. I'm in 20 seconds, you know. I think I have a few more seconds when the pre-recorded one I gave. I sorry. But last thing, I could have sworn there was more questions. I think I wrote them down somewhere else. But last thing, tips on being approved for an apartment or home. Honestly, tips on being approved for a home. Be real with them. Tell them if your life, well, not your life story, because we don't want to hear all that. We don't want to hear all that. But we do want to know about your background, because it's going to come up. Whether you think it's not, it is going to come up, okay? Let me say it for the people in the back. It is going to come up, period. And if we have to find it out ourselves, it's like, you didn't tell us. We should have known. Now we looking at you a little sketchy, okay? Now, if you tell us in advance, that is giving us, it's not having us surprised. We know your background. We know what to expect. We know how to handle the situation, because each person is approved case by case. They have their own situation. They have their own things going on. People have their own life. And with that being said, y'all like to call me when I am busy. This is why my phone is about to die. Okay. I'll call you backs. Home slice, I'll call you backs. My phone's like on 3. I'm sitting here like I'm not close to a charger. But y'all gotta figure it out. Hold on. I'll give you a call back. Hold on. You just better be stuck on the side of the road, okay? Let me finish this off. But I do have a lot of stories. Comment down below if you do want to hear them. Like I said, there has been different deaths that I've heard about, that people died in their home. It's been messy. There's been break-ins that you hear about. There's been like the abandoned homes that people like. There's just a lot. And trust me, I have some things coming up that I'm not going to express just yet, but I will say it later. With that being said, I do have a different experiences. Leasing has opened the doors in so many ways. It's broadened my horizons about property management. I myself am interested in owning a few apartment complexes to, well, basically becoming an investor. And basically that was the stepping stone I wanted to do, and I wanted to utilize, because I wasn't too sure if I wanted to become a leasing agent, like having my full-blown license, or I wasn't sure if it was going to be for me just yet. So instead of me wasting, I won't say wasting my money, because that's an investment on myself, but instead of me going full-blown out as far as for being a agent itself, I just tried leasing. I loved it. I love it, and it was for me. I'm ready to start becoming an investor, okay? And I'll just leave it out there. If you do want to know more, comment down below. But I'm just ready to be an investor. And like I said, if I have missed any questions that weren't answered, if you feel like there is anything more, because I do have so much more tips in hand and on my mind, I just don't want to continue to make the video long. But like I said, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys have any ideas as far as for videos. Like I said, I have not been uploading for a while. I'm sorry, I had a baby. She big and bad now. So like I say, I got 3 kids. I have 3 kids and trying to work. Cool babies. Let me drink on that. But I think that's all for right now. I think if I did not answer the full question as far as for tips on being approved, I can go in more depth detail as far as for that. But like I said, be yourself. Let them know what they need to know, what you know is beneficial for them needing to know for you to be approved. And from there, just go from there.